Last time on Magic and Steele.
He has like the lighter kind of fur of a lion, but he's like a bear.
One of his family members was definitely a bear, though. I'm Googling what snow leopards look like. He did. Let's go.
Well, yes, he's dead.
Oh, it stays up at like 50 feet.
It's up 50 feet in the air.
My jaw is unhinged.
I turned into a giant ape.
It is very dark out.
Do we still?
You should stay here.
Oh, hell no.
Nope.
I was gonna stay here, but not anymore after this.
Giant gorilla. Put Shake on under my pit.
No, it smells.
Smell it.
I hate this quest. I hate it so much. Turn back into Gib. Here's a good berry.
Oh, he's feeding you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a quest for Magic and Steele. Brought to you by the SteeleEmpire.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us once again for our journey, our adventure. If this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome to the party.
Hello.
You might want to go back to episode 1 so you can pick up and learn about our characters and join in the story from the very beginning. If you don't want to, that's fine. Jump in right here, and hopefully you won't get too confused at what's going on.
YOLO.
Yeah, that's right. YOLO. You know how it is.
No,
So
that's gone.
just go for it. And YOLO is not a thing anymore?
No.
It's so 5 minutes ago.
That's 5 minutes ago.
So jump in and enjoy, and hit us up on Twitter at Empire Steele if you have any questions about anything, or you can drop us an email at pods@SteeleEmpire.com. Don't forget the last E for entertainment, STEELE. All right, we're going to get things started, picking up where we left off. Our campaign is getting ready to come to an end because I know we're close to finishing all our little minor quests.
It's the final
Countdown.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? Europe? No, who does that? Do you guys know? It starts with an A. It's like Eastern Europe.
I think it might be Europe.
Europe?
It's Europe.
Europe, yeah, okay, Europe, yeah. I'm like Eastern Bloc, Europe, something over there.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
Used to have a little, now I have a lot.
I don't know how anyone can sleep with that going on the whole night.
Everyone roll
Must be
perception.
nice to be so
Or
privileged.
no, dexterity.
You could get a nat 20.
I got an 8.
No, honey, I have it first.
11 plus
15.
3. I got 14. Math, 14.
The mighty Nunu has 5.
10.
Okay. Everyone is like slowly starting to wake up, and then you get hit in the face with fish. Everyone gets smacked in the face.
And I just like...
Ellie flies off Geb's head because she gets hit with a fish too.
A little tiny minnow.
Yeah, I was just going to say she gets hit with a mackerel.
Nice little like sardine.
See, it smacks me, and I slowly just go back down and fall asleep.
Yay, food.
And she's running around grabbing them all.
Breakfast.
I thought you guys would want food for breakfast.
Thanks.
As did. Ari rushes through the tree with a couple more fish in his hand.
There's several fish stuck in my beard, and I'm very displeased about this.
Oh, Ari, you're the best. Thank you.
And they're still
thanks.
wiggling. So I just imagine,
We should give Ari a sword.
give Ari. Yeah, give him a weapon.
What's he doing?
Send the child into battle. It's time.
He's a man. He must be swift,
Yes.
like the coursing river,
Coursing river.
with all the might of a great tide.
Force.
Force
Brian.
of a great typhoon,
Force.
and strength of a raging fire.
Face is a raging fire. Okay.
That fish really hurt. Thanks, Ari.
It's like,
You weren't crushed in it.
see, it's like right when that happens, when Stelly flies off.
Stelly, it's as large as you.
It's just the words wasted go on.
Well,
You finally have a friend. Hits me on my nose.
Ari, let's go over here and talk, my friend.
yeah.
And I'm just gonna. We already talked about this the last time.
No.
I tried to tell him to not throw the dead fish at us, only to her.
It was live.
I'm sure we're alive or dead, yeah, because we want to cook them first before we eat them.
Dead
with
or
our face.
alive. 5.
So I'm gonna just walk him around a tree, so I don't have to make him feel bad and he cries in front of everybody. So I'm gonna quietly take him to the side.
Okay. You take him to the side.
Yeah.
What's that? He comes back looking sad, but then he picks up a fish and looks at Rashandala and throws it at her.
Yeah.
Very good, Ari.
We have the thing. So it is daylight out, everyone. Let us make our way back to... Yeah, who did we have to go to first?
We have to go to the tower to meet Scruff.
Yes.
Yes, that.
Ding,
knew
ding.
that.
Ding, ding. Come on, ding, ding. Let's go. Ooh, there you are. Didn't see you coming.
He was
Come
right
on.
behind you.
Ooh. Let's be off.
Wait, why is Ding Ding here? Doesn't he have like a family?
Nah, he left them for a while to come with us. So we don't know what he did with them.
More important.
Well, there's probably maybe the wife came back or mommy came.
I just imagine like in
you had
Hotel
3?
Transylvania, the Wolfman with their like copious amounts of puppies, like, and he's just like, I'm just gonna leave. And so when he comes back, his wife is like ready to kill him.
So,
Batmaning.
so you guys are making your way into the tree, and you're making your way towards the entrance that you came from.
Are we making our way downtown?
Making our way
Slowly,
over
walking
today.
fast. Faces
Taste
past
everything.
Are we home now?
and home.
So many.
No.
As you guys are walking towards the cave entrance, you start to hear a rustling in front of you. Who's in the head?
Who's in the head? That's
Always.
probably the druid. He's always in the head.
Geb.
Geb's in the head constantly.
Oh,
You guys didn't get that joke, did you? You don't know what the head is?
I didn't even hear you. What?
Or like the head of lettuce.
You guys don't know what the
The
head
bathroom.
is? You guys are kids. Oh, okay. There you go. I forgot. The head is the bathroom. Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Got to go to the head.
should you be mad if I said nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's not nat 20. 17.
Are you sure you're just not joking with me? It might have been a nat 20.
It's a 17.
Okay.
Yo, he don't lie about rolls.
All right.
That's a lot.
So-
I don't know.
Oh, get out of here. That's
as
a lot.
Geb
I don't need to
is-
lie about rolls.
Tracking you guys to the entrance that you came in to get to this tree of life location, he starts to hear a rustling in front, and he notices Bob the lizard.
Bob the lizard.
What's up, Bob?
Fix it.
Lick it.
He starts talking in Draconic.
Which I know.
Lick
You.
it good. Da-na-na-na.
Lots of song references today.
There is a quick passage over here.
Sweet. There's a quick passage this way, guys.
Bob, how's the kids? Everyone doing well?
Does Bob have kids?
As he walks past you, his tail kind of like goes to the ground by your feet. Roll dex.
He tripped you.
Oh, the tail is looking good. As I roll. Ooh, 18 plus 2.
Okay, you jump over it.
Woohoo! Good looking tail there, Bob.
It's like jump rope.
It comes back.
Gets you on the back shot.
Double Dutch.
The double Dutch bus going down the street.
All right. So you guys are walking, and Bob is now leading the pack, and you guys go through these weird, windy ways, and you see those glowing plants.
Oh,
and other
great!
things
Inception
around
time!
and everything. And then all of a sudden, you start to go, like the ground starts to sink as you guys are like kind of going into the ground. It's almost like if it's an invisible like step, like larder kind of thing. And he starts walking, like his feet disappear into the ground.
Oh, this is
And
exciting.
then his body starts to disappear. And then his head, and then he disappears.
Here we go, Ding
I
Ding.
think the ground just ate Bob.
I follow Bob.
Let's go.
Geb starts to disappear.
I don't
Oh,
want
how
to
goes Geb?
see this Maggie Morta girl. I can smell her from here. I'm
right
not
with him,
interested.
following. So I guess everybody but Rashandala.
Are you staying there? Ding Ding starts to push you towards the
And I
entrance.
just roll in, right?
Rolls in. Who is the last one to go in?
Ding ding.
Probably Ding
You?
Ding or me.
So
I'm just like watching this display, and I just
shake on. Roll a dexterity.
I was gonna close.
trace.
So Rashandala knocks into you, and you guys roll to the ground. When you guys are now, you're in this like deep tunnel in the ground.
Wait, so I went last,
Rolling.
and she knocked into me.
You didn't go last.
Oh.
Because she was waiting. She was like, I don't feel like seeing this anymore.
Last other than her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Ding Ding pushed her and she rolled. Stab!
Going down the stairs. I hate all of you. Oh.
What is that noise?
Incoming.
So as you guys keep making your way, it's dark.
He's
Dark
the only
vision.
one
I'm
who can't
blind.
see.
Everyone can see except, Esteless. Stelly flies in front of you
Oh, okay, thank you, Steph.
with her glow butt.
It's literally just her butt that's glowing, please.
No. We just call it a glow butt because her whole body's glowing.
She changed her butt colors?
No, unfortunately not. She's only a blue or like a whitish, like blue.
That would have been funny. She'd be like, I like to start raves sometimes.
I mean, Rashanala could probably change her color. So as you guys are making your way through downtown, walking fast, and you're
I get all these songs coming through my head.
you're
you're a
walking
bard.
through
You
this
should be.
tunnel and stuff. Start singing. You're a bard. I know. And all of a sudden, Bob stops. It's like a wall in front of him. So he starts to knock on it in certain different places, and then he turns his back to it.
See, I could just see like Nunu off the side playing piano, singing that song.
Making our way downtown. And then his tail goes to hit like a rock, and it like moves down, and then the wall opens up behind him, and he walks backwards, and then he disappears.
Onwards, follow Bob. Bob.
Let's go, Ding Ding.
You guys go through
Follow!
this black, it's dark
It's dark.
mass that you can't really see. So as you walk through it, all of a sudden, a bright light is shining, and it's the sun. And now you guys are outside,
Blinded by the light.
and
Wrapped up like a something.
you're
Deuce.
coming out of like a mountain cliff where the entrance was. So as you guys come out and you turn around, you see that it looks like it's just like the cliff wall, and you don't see like that you came out of any entrance or anything. It's magical.
It was a dream the whole time.
And as you look forward, you see above the tree lines the tower.
Of power.
The Tower of Power.
And as you get closer to it, you
Cue lightning
feel this energy that's kind of being sucked into it, but also like a lot of it's stationary, like just outside of the tower. So there's a lot of condensed magic that's holding itself
Hard
right
to
there.
walk through.
It's kind of getting thicker as you're going towards the tower.
Is it sucking out our energy?
No.
Okay.
No, you can just feel that like
Presence.
the trees around look kind of dead and everything, and it's not lively at all. And as you make your way closer, like you can tell why it's all kind of being brought
Is this like
to the tower.
Lord of the Rings? That one, the inn. Some I don't know. The
Isengard?
one- Yeah, Isengard.
Yeah.
No.
No. Maybe
No.
so.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, which one was
It's
Isengard?
Isengard was
Saruman's
Saruman's
place.
place.
Where all the trees came and got
Yep.
him out at the end.
Yep.
All right, so as you guys are making your way closer to the tower, you're probably about an hour away from the tower.
An hour away from the Tower of Power.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Hour.
Okay.
Power. Tower.
Hour power.
Don't be so sour, Amara.
As I cross my
I'll
eyes.
give you
guys
a
don't see-
flower.
Oh, thank you for the poem because
Unless
I
you-
can't rhyme right now.
Power.
So as you guys continue to walk, you start to hear a lot of footsteps coming from both directions from where you are. Some sound bony and rocky, others sound thick and meaty, and it's just like it's like a big stampede, but they're not moving quickly. And you can tell there's a lot of people walking.
A lot of things.
A lot of things walking towards you guys. And
Bring it on!
Independence Day.
you guys make it to this clearing, and you fully see the tower from where you are now. You guys can see the tower fully. You'd probably still have to walk a good like 300 meters or so to get to the tower. So you're a decent distance away.
We're at the foot of it.
But you're a decent distance away that you can kind of, if you need to set camp or prepare or battle plan or whatever, you can do that. And you're kind of covered by trees a little bit, so...
So we're near the tower of power. Amara's quite sour, but Brian's going to give her a flower. Shaycon will probably cower.
Because he needs to shower.
Oh.
Rashandala will devour.
As you guys make your way
As
to the
usual.
tower.
Yes. And that is our poem, everyone.
Ah, lovely. So you guys are in this clearing now, and you start to hear the footsteps a lot clearer, and you see from the right side and the left side 2 different masses, well, like creatures and
The
everything
horde
coming through
of King
the shadows.
Eric.
And then once they get closer, you can see King Eric
Oh, okay, they're friendly.
Mordon!
and Mordon and
I
his,
shall write a
his,
song about you.
things.
Ah! An arrow must have been shot.
Aeschylus actually trips a little bit because Ari was behind him and shoves him, and Ari makes his way towards Mordon and rushes under Mordon's legs and like goes into the crowd of
Where he will be
animal
trampled.
humanoids
Pitiable
thing.
animal people.
Yeah.
My face. My beautiful face.
Beautiful brooding face.
Ah, well, we have all made it.
This guy's still alive?
This is the great and powerful Mordon.
Mordon, I thought you were dead.
Thought somebody ate him by now.
Look at those horns. They're bigger than yours.
Look at that
Suspicions.
beef.
Oh, that beef. Where's the beef? Right here.
You hungry?
She's still gnawing on his ears. Climbs up on his head. Like a little insect. He's ginormous.
He's not that much bigger than her.
That's true, yeah.
King Eric kind of just stands there, crosses his
This guy's a
really
skeleton.
weird. No, he's like a mummy.
Yeah. Remember Stinky?
Yeah, fart guy, fart face.
Hey, Stinky.
We all remember that. We're trying to forget.
That was
But
a
we
long time
can't.
ago.
Yeah, it was.
That was almost like 6 months ago.
And
I think it was, yeah.
Nuh-uh.
It was April or May. We did
It was
that.
in
No,
May.
it wasn't.
May?
Yes.
That was 6 months ago.
Because that was like show 3.
Ew, that's
thought it was
something
like-
in perspective here.
Wow.
This show's going on for a long time.
It's going to go on for years,
Time.
so deal with it.
anyway,
I don't like.
where's Scruff? For I much desire to speak with him.
I do not know. He said he would meet us here.
Yeah, he's dead too.
And he like flies in like Kung Fu Panda.
How do you know that, Rashandala? Did you kill him?
I smell death. It could just be your body odor, though.
Maybe King Eric and his minions.
And all you
There's a
see
lot
in the
of death
background
there.
is just the Grim Reaper.
No,
sitting
I
there.
know his farts. This is different.
As you guys are conversing and getting together with the warriors and the skeleton mummy warriors and stuff, they all kind of start to sit down and chill and start to sharpen their weapons and everything and get ready for this big battle that's about to happen. Mordon and King Eric kind of go off to the side, and they kind of like rush, like point to you guys if you want to come over. They're going to make some
I
battle
do
plans and
so.
stuff. So Shaycon makes his way over there. I
I'm
guess
the
that's
only one. I'm the only
Stelly's
one.
with you as well, over and sits on your shoulder.
I would think at least the warrior would come make battle plans with me.
Oh yeah, all right.
Gib already has a
I am
plan.
but a mere wizard.
Oh, God.
I am a battle plan.
Come with me, Shaycon.
Geb,
Come with
do
you.
I-
I'm the one that started walking
No,
first.
I have longer legs, so I walk in front of you.
Oh, just
Stelly puts her hand out and twinkles and to hold person, and Aeschylus stops.
What?
And Shaycon starts to walk in
Shay-
front of him.
No.
and Shaycon sticks his tongue out.
Stop distracting me.
Shaycon puts his pinky out and goes, "That's right, Stilly."
Her hand.
Yeah, pinky to hand
yeah.
5.
So Aeschylus and Shaycon and Stelly make their way over towards Mordon and King Eric, and they start to discuss some plans and if they have any like schematics of the tower and everything. They start to talk. And then all of a sudden, a kind of shining light comes from the direction you guys came from. So if the tower's in front of you and the 2 armies came from the right and left and you guys came from the back, or not the back, but like that one direction.
Yes.
From that
Did someone say
direction.
One Direction? I thought that was my cue. I'm sorry. Go on.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. And so this light shines from the location that you guys were coming from. And as the light disperses and you guys can finally see what's there, you see a little animal scruff walking towards you in the clearing. And you also see
Ghost army or something?
what looks like an apparition kind of Maggie Morga.
Oh,
So
no.
it's not really
Oh,
like
Maggie.
Oh,
no, it's more
Maggie
it's more
kicked
like
the
a
bucket.
holograph.
Like
It's
the thing
not-
I thought-
I
It's
don't
a
know that,
fantasy
though. I don't
version
know
of a
that.
hologram.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it
no.
looks like her, but it's like flickering in and out and stuff.
So
like
the
it has
thing that I
color
thought
and
Harry
everything like
was.
that, but it'll like go to the side or her face. was,
Maggie,
like-
I'm so sorry.
Calm down.
It's Darth Sidious.
So Scruff and the apparition of Maggie Morga come towards Shakon, Aeschylus, and Mordon and King Eric as they come closer. Well, we have made it this far.
And he falls.
Indeed.
We must go all the way. We're almost done. He has a cane, too. I'm sorry. I'm like walking with his cane.
Yeah, the visual kind of is lost in the audio.
I know.
It's
He has a
little-
cane, everyone. He's walking with his cane.
He's like looks like little Yoda, dude. If I knew who Yoda was. It's
What's
like
a Yoda?
It's a Yoda little fox man.
It's if Yoda was a fox.
Yeah, basically.
Yoda is a fox.
Panda fox.
Oh yeah, he's a red panda, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like...
He's not a fox.
Shifu.
No, yeah, he's like, no, Sifu.
No.
Oh, isn't that
Yeah.
Sifu from
Shifu.
Kung Fu Panda?
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Sifu,
basically
Shifu.
that.
Just a little older, more hair, and
Yeah.
Okay.
funky whiskers.
Yeah,
Okay, yes.
that's literally what he looks like.
Scruff, we have brought scroll. We have brought the
I
scroll
have it in my bag.
Yes.
from your brother.
Yeah, I took it.
No, I took it.
No, he did
He
take it
took
from you.
I
Taking my stuff.
All right, I take it out of my bag and
Mine?
hand it.
Rashandala ends up walking towards the group of like animal warriors and stuff and starts talking to the bigger people to see if they have any food or if they like.
How about Ari gives her so much food she goes into a food coma?
And as she's talking
Yeah.
to the guys, Ari.
And they all just look at her like she's insane. Because she is.
Ari rushes over to Rashandala and jumps up with like 4 fish in his hands. And as he's midair, he chucks them. He goes 1, 2, as he's flipping, 3, 4, and he keeps going. And finally, all of them are heading directly towards Rashandala's face.
Oh, like torpedoes.
Yeah,
My jaw.
They got a
hinges.
perfect curve on them too.
yeah,
or
they're
spiral.
spinning, they're spiraling. And they all make it to Rashandala, and everyone else that was in the group that was talking to her kind of back up. And
They just
it's
take
just
one step to the side.
yeah, because they were kind of like blocking the way, but they noticed him coming, so they back up, and then a clear path from Ari to Rashandala opens up, and these fish start to fly as he's like
Dun, dun,
rolling in the
dun,
air.
dun,
And
dun.
Rashandala catches them.
Her jaw
she catches
unhinges.
2. She catches 2, and then the other one's just kind of like all dive bomb onto her face, and she falls back. And she has fish and
Stuck on her
other
horns.
things flying around her head.
She's seeing fish.
Oh, you mean
Stars.
like little Tweety birds? Like
And Rashandala's out cold dreaming of fish and Tweety birds and other things.
fish heads,
Roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, fish heads. Eat them up, yum.
I am so glad you know that. I taught you that.
I know.
I learned that when I was a kid on the Dr. Demento show. It was a late night radio show in Philly. He was across the country. And you'd stay up late, like 10 o'clock on a school night and listen to it in bed.
You were such a rebel.
I was. And he played crazy songs like that. It was so cool. Anywho.
And of course I know that, and I sang it with you. Sorry, people that had to hear that. So Rashandala's down for the count, and Ari just kind of like sits on her and starts like eating the food and fish and stuff that he
Using
threw
her
at her.
face as a plate.
And I don't know.
Back to
I need to
Using her
sneeze.
horn as like a slicer.
Excuse me.
Jackie!
Ah,
That's for you,
Magic must
Odin.
defeat magic.
This one goes out to
Could we do the-
Odin.
Oh my God,
I mean,
watch out,
this will be like a blooper reel, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
I remember looking it up at one point. I was like, what is he
Ghosts.
actually saying? And it's just like, demons, ghosts, and monsters leave.
Nice.
Or something
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure
It was
he
like, go
doesn't
away.
really chant it when he's like meditating. He always chants
No,
it when
yeah,
he's like
it's
trying
part
to
of
get
a-
rid of
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. But it sounds
So-
like a.
Is it Jackie that does that, or
No,
the little
it's
baby
the
dude?
it's the grandpa.
Isn't there a little baby looking dude?
little
No,
baby?
bald headed guy.
No.
Not
I'm thinking
that?
of like Dragon Ball Z.
I'm thinking of a different one. No, what's that other one with the little bald headed? There's a family of them. Isn't there? They're in China.
Family
There's
of
family of bald-headed
Oh,
No,
with
the
the six.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Shaolin
Shaolin
Showdown?
Showdown.
Yes. Shaolin Showdown. I remember watching that.
Shaolin Showdown.
Showdown. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I need to watch it.
And we're back.
Are we? So we have Aeschylus and Shaycon
Yep.
and Steli all gathered up with Mordon, King Eric,
All the
Scruff,
important
and
people.
the mirror image of Maggie. And as you guys are conversing, you start to hear like a voice that you recognize crying and saying something about Maggie
What?
Oh, from what I was doing earlier. Oh, Maggie.
as he comes rushing
I'm
over.
so sorry we lost you.
Shaycon smacks
We
him
were
upside
too
the
late.
head.
Oh,
It's an apparition. She's alive. Stop.
it's a ghost.
Stop.
What?
Go back
I ain't
over
a
there.
ghost. You think you could get rid of me that easy?
What?
You are crazy.
What kind of foul magic is this?
Go back over there. Go sing your songs.
It's okay, Nunu.
Go dance or something. Do what a bard does.
Swing low, sweet child.
As he goes to a corner and starts to
Rock back.
rock back and forth.
Geb disappears into the woods.
Geb,
Going to find the tree.
yeah, Geb starts to do a weird waddle towards the trees.
No, he doesn't waddle because he like pinches because he's so thin and
Well,
lithe.
okay, so he starts
pinches
to
the cheeks.
like
He starts to
scuttle.
He stands up strong. Yeah. He stands up straight, clenching the butt cheeks.
It's time.
He's all relaxed and everything, kind of just like taking in the scene, and then all of a sudden he stands up straight,
And
turns
elite.
around, and starts walking towards the tree line.
And any of you that have had this happen to you, you know exactly what we mean. We don't have to describe it.
See a leaf like
Some
goes
of us
by.
might do other things. Some of us might waddle. Others might do a little dance.
See a leaf goes by and he catches it and walks.
As he's going towards the
Midair.
tree, a big
Hold
leaf
it.
goes by and he catches it. Yep.
Anyway, so fish and poop aside.
Well, you have the scroll, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Aeschylus.
I gave it to Scruff.
Somehow Aeschylus had it.
Yeah, Scruff.
He takes it and he puts his hand like kind of down towards his pocket and one finger out. It's kind of like darker, and he starts to like write on the opening of the scroll. And it's weird symbols and just like lines and dots and things that you have no idea what it means. It starts to glow, and not just this is glowing.
Of course.
As you guys are paying attention to the scroll, it's glowing up. Sally notices that on all of your hands, well, not all of them, just one of your hands, each one of you,
My right
Aeschylus, Nunu, Geb, Rashandala, and
Well, Geb is in the
Shaycon.
woods.
Yeah, but when she looks at you guys, she sees that your one hand is glowing and a mark appears on the palm.
Is just that same mark that he checked us in the beginning? With the
Yes.
ooze?
What is that?
We're marked by Zul.
You don't see it.
Zul marked
You're
us.
paying attention to the scroll, but Stelly sees that
he sees
mark
it.
glow up as well. He's trying to open it. As he tries to open it, when it's glowing, it actually tears a little bit. And he stops.
Scrap.
and then he tries again, and it tears a little bit more.
Scruff, don't break it.
I think
I'm trying.
we
not
might
to.
need more blood.
Not
We might
yet.
have to cut you.
Not yet.
No.
I think it needs
I thought
blood.
you were. I
No.
thought you were singing chariot
it's the
songs.
scroll. It's
I-
hungry.
No, I just need something sharper than my nail. As he points his
I pull
finger
my
up.
sword out.
Yeah.
I try to wedge it open.
So you guys start to work together and pull your sword out.
I draw
Your
my
sword?
sword.
Pull your sword out.
Your short.
Your short. Short.
Your short.
Is it a long sword or a short sword?
So you pull it out, and you guys get work together, and you start to like pry open the little spots. And then once you finally get just the line of the seam open, then he starts to peel it back, and it's not ripping anymore.
All right.
So he was able to get it all together. So as he opens it up, it actually starts to fly out of his hand, but he has
Catch
the seam. He has the seam of the scroll,
So it's
but
unfurling.
the other thing starts to roll,
Oh, Nelly.
and it
big
actually
is that?
starts to roll and make its way towards the tower, and it keeps rolling and rolling.
Rolling.
So how big is this? We're like an hour away from the
It's
tower.
actually a pretty big. Like it
No,
looks.
we're closer now.
Yeah, we're like 300 yards from it.
It
I
looks
think, is it?
small, but
We're like a football field or so away.
bigger on the
How big
inside.
is
Two
a
football
field?
fields.
It's 100 yards. I don't know what that.
3 football fields. Then.
Yeah, we're real close because in the beginning we were an hour away, but then we walked that far.
Okay.
Yep. We met everyone.
Why are we so close? We should have had a surprise attack.
They can't see us. The magic around the tower is too thick.
Yeah, but isn't it at Zol's
Are you talking as Aeschylus or as Joe right now?
both?
Remember,
Remember,
they cannot leave the tower as we cannot enter.
Ah, so you need a scroll.
Yes.
Yes, Aeschylus.
Hence the thing that's unfurling right now and glowing.
I would have been better off coming to this meeting by myself with Steli.
I thought Zul would have been able to see us because it's like his magic. Right.
So as that unravels, Maggie, it starts to glow, and Maggie Morga starts to fade out a little more, and she looks at you guys, Shakon and Aeschylus, because you guys are the only ones here right now, and she says, "Now I have Bob here again, and he's going to take you guys to the other end of the tower. You're coming from the back. They're coming from both flanks. Scruff is going straight ahead. Once
By himself.
he has to open the tower. Once he opens the tower, then you can enter. Bob knows the signal.
Is there like a wall around the tower? No, it's just
Force
a tower
field.
sitting there.
It's like a force field.
Invisible.
An invisible, magical force field of energy that you can't see or touch, but it's there.
Aeschylus is having a hard time wrapping his head around this magic
Joe
thing.
is actually having a hard time.
Do you want to go
Aeschylus
closer to the
understands.
tower?
No. No, I don't.
Because you start to go back into your head, Aeschylus, and as you're thinking this, you imagine yourself walking closer to the tower before Scruff is able to do the ritual and everything. And as you get 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet to the tower,
I blow up.
all of this, you hit a wall and you get shot back 50 feet.
Ooh, it's like, remember the motorcycle game? When you go off the map?
Oh, yeah.
And you go flying back.
Literally,
Absolutely.
it's literally
What was that,
that.
ATV?
ATV.
That was awesome.
That was the best
MTV,
game.
It's so
ATV,
cool.
yeah.
You hit when you go off map and you just go riding. And we're doing. You just hit this part in the map.
That's
and
what I always used to do.
You go flying.
You and your bike.
So awesome.
That's awesome.
That's a good one.
That's literally what happens to you. And then all of a sudden, you get like hit in the head with a fish, and you shake back and you see
I got you.
Or you see Steli and Shakon and Scruff and Mordon and King Eric
All looking
standing
at
there.
you with
And you're just
disappointment.
like,
Just shaking their head. Shakon goes to like the bridge of his nose.
while you were doing
And he
that, you made like a
apologizes
little
for you.
girly scream.
So it really didn't happen.
No.
He's just sitting there and doing.
It's like I
Yeah.
fall over.
It's like Finn's scream.
Yeah, that's literally what happens, and they're all just looking at you weird.
What?
And the brood returns to his face right away.
Intensified.
Yes. The brow draws down.
So the scroll is rolled out now, and Maggie kind of disappears now, and in her place pops up out of the ground out of nowhere. Bob.
Sup? Bob the lizard.
Wait, Shaycon can understand him, right?
Yes.
Shaycon can, yes.
Shaycon and Geb. Since Geb is preoccupied. It is just
Preoccupied.
How's the family?
By 19.
How are the children?
He turns around and his tail goes to you.
Oh, the tail. I
supposed
love
to be-
this part.
You're supposed to be singing songs. 'Cause you just
Ooh,
said
19 plus 2.
preoccupied.
You jump over.
Whee!
And so Scruff, as he's making his way towards the tower with the end of the scroll that he has, it's not like it's actually shrinking as he's moving with it. So the paper isn't bending, and it's just he's got paper that he's moving. Does that make sense?
So it's almost folding into itself, like wrapping back in?
Kind of, yeah. So it's the end of the scroll is towards the tower, and that's rolling itself back in as he's moving towards it. So it's not just rolled up or
I
crunkled
gotcha.
or anything
And it's
like
not
that.
going into the tower. It stopped at the tower?
It stopped at the tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You don't see that.
Yeah.
But that's what happened.
What you're telling us, the listener.
And he's kind of moving towards that with the end of the scroll. As he gets towards the trees
of the tree
of
line.
the clearing of where you guys are towards the tower, he looks back and kind of gives like a good luck. And he turns around and he starts making his way back, or making his way towards the tower.
He continues.
King Eric lifts up a sword and points over into a direction, and the skeleton army click together, turn around all at once, and start heading in towards that direction.
You gotta make like skeleton noises or whatever.
And Mordon kind of just rallies them up and goes, "Oh, that way!" And they jump up and
That way.
they're like, making noises. They're really loud. And they go,
Good luck, my friend.
It's Leon. Am I the only one who like knows these people's names?
he does that on purpose, Joe. So you guys are making your way. Well, you aren't making your way. You guys are now all in this spot, and then finally, Geb kind of comes out of the trees. He looks a little
sweaty.
but he looks a lot better than he was a couple minutes ago, and
He's been through an ordeal.
And Rashandala starts to kind of like shake awake, and
Shake awake.
As she
Ari.
bakes. How long is this going to take?
Okay, come on.
I'm afraid if I speak, you guys are going to.
I know everybody keeps jumping in every day. I love Ari's voice, and I love it's a cute little cub.
Do I make it?
Oh my
I
God.
feel like I
It's
haven't made it the same that.
Oh, you have.
Have I?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go this way. I'm afraid of the tower. Ding Ding goes up towards Ari.
What does he
Picks
do?
him up by his neck and brings him along.
He scratches on the ground. It kind of looked like he's drawing something.
Can Ding Ding speak?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
like
he
Ding
can.
Ding.
Can.
Oh, yeah, we talked to
I
him.
forgot.
just chooses
He can.
not to.
Rashandala talks to
doesn't
him. No, they
choose.
talk. He's like, I'm hungry.
Watch Ding Ding like turn into a human.
Wait, no. He
Like-
can only talk to Rashandala because she can speak animal.
Anyone that speaks animal.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys can speak animal, you can talk to him.
Right.
If you're
Yeah,
speaking animal.
wait.
So we can understand all the other animal humanoids except for Ding Ding?
Because Ding Ding's
Because-
from another realm.
Yes.
Ah.
He's not from this
Because
plane.
I think I remember describing this before,
Yeah.
but like since
might not
you
have been
guys
there.
had started
I think I
coming
was.
here, normal creatures are coming, like regular bears, regular
Rabbits.
Oh,
wolves,
yeah, I remember
regular
you
birds,
explaining
regular
that.
things. Like they're
They're
not
actually
used
like
to seeing that.
they're herbivores here, so they don't eat other animals. So we start hunting and killing rabbits, and then they're like, "Where'd you get that?" Like it's like they're people, you know, like we're eating them. It's like
Nothing.
oh yeah, chicken leg, and Beaky's mom's like, "What is that?"
Yeah, wait. Watch Ding Ding like turn into Sirius Black.
What?
Oh yeah, Ding Ding turns into Sirius Black. Stands up. Hello, Harry.
No.
I think I took a wrong turn when I got out of Azkaban.
He starts to grunt and kind of like point and do some stuff and like make
And do
weird
some
symbols towards Ari, and Ari like understands it. He's like, oh, okay, oh, cool. Bye guys, I'm gonna go with his cubs. Bye. And he runs, and he's going towards the shelter. He doesn't want to be in this battle because
But
it's
he's
scary.
a kid.
He's a kid.
We're not recruiting child soldiers here.
What if he could have been like that kid who picks up the knife and just ends up killing the bad guy?
And things got really crazy when the third guy showed up.
Sorry. So you guys all stand up and look towards the tower, and you still see the glowing light of the scroll as Scruff is making his way closer. And Bob kind of makes a grunt noise, and you look towards him. He goes over towards a tree and knocks on it.
This is our guide, everyone.
Onward. Follow Bob.
And then he grabs the side of the tree and spins around it. Like,
Spinning the tree?
no.
Oh.
he
Like,
doesn't
he
come out
holds
from
the
the
one
other
side
side.
and he starts to rotate around
And then
the
he
tree.
starts to do a pole dance using the tree.
Yeah, so his hand's out and he walks around the tree. Like, as his one hand is touching the tree, he starts to walk around it,
So his hands
You don't
just
see him
sliding across
sliding
the bark.
across the
And
bark.
you don't see him cross the other side.
No, he crosses once, he rotates one time, and then he disappears the second time.
What? Oh, boy.
Oh. All right.
Shall we do it?
I do the
Shake
same
on?
thing.
Well, in it to win it. Shake on.
Stelly goes over and puts her little hand out, and she spins really
Real fast,
quickly.
yeah.
It's like a blue light once, and then it's gone.
Shakon does the same.
Cool.
He does it a little slower.
Yeah.
A little waddle.
Yeah. And then everyone else,
Why do we assume that I waddle?
He's just stout.
Your face is stout.
Your legs are short.
So are his.
Yeah, but his like
I'm
he
more
levels
proportioned.
out.
I have
yeah.
a big head, but
He's
I have a
proportioned.
large torso.
Exactly.
so
hence the waddle.
when Rashanala goes through, she puts a hand on Ding Ding, and she goes through, and they both disappear
Nice.
through it. And as you guys appear out of nowhere from the other side of another tree, you can see that you're behind the tower now.
Whoa.
That's
This is where
convenient.
you are. So Bob starts to make his way closer, and once you get about 50 feet from the tower, you're like, you have to crank your neck to see the top.
Oh, yeah.
He looks towards Shakon and Geb and says, "Good luck." And he turns around and starts leaving.
Shakon utters in Draconic,
See
you
you,
too.
Bob.
So, you guys see this tower.
Both armies are in position.
Both armies are in
Scruff
position.
is preparing to break the seal. What will happen next?
And then go
Find out on next.
On the next edition of A Quest for Magic and Steele.
It's like the guy.
Brought to you by the SteeleEmpire. Don't forget the last E.
No, you have to say it because it's not true if you don't.
STEELE. Don't forget the last E for entertainment.
Eggplant.
Do you want to make any
Stole that.
shout outs or anything? That's up to you. Because I
Refresh
know
my
there
memory.
was a lot of people
Shout out
that
to
had us
Dunkin'
on
Donuts,
there.
'cause we get it
We
every
had an
day.
interview and other stuff.
The zombie thing that we did last week.
Oh, heck yeah. If you haven't listened to We're Not Wizards, make sure you check him out. Richard interviewed us, a few of us. Myself, Amara. What's your name?
Amara.
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 No, it's
Everybody
Amara.
says your name wrong.
Thank you.
Amara, my lovely daughter, my eldest, interviewed you and Brian. And we had a good time with him. He's a real cool dude. So we were interviewed on his show. Check it out. So it's live on his podcast feed. Check it out anywhere that you can find. Or you can just go to we'renotwizards.com, I believe, and find our show. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? We did do a recording with Is Anyone There? The zombie apocalypse comedy show where two guys are Zach, the zombophiliac. So with Alex and Zach, the zombophiliac. Oh, and their
Wasn't there another guy?
their zombie dude, Steve.
Well, wasn't there like a
do not
third
get
person?
It.
No.
Just two of them.
Oh.
And then Steve. Ooh, where were you? Anyway, yeah. So thanks to those guys, you can check their show out. It is a mature audience, so don't listen to it at work.
Viewer listening is advised.
Viewer discretion. No, wait.
understood-
Ready? Viewer discretion is advised.
But that's the thing, we're not viewing anything.
Audio discretion is advised.
There you go.
Anywhere else?
At Empire Steel, just
Oh
at
gosh,
Empire
.com.
Steel
Thank you.
and Twitter.
At Empire Steel, and then we have Facebook. Steel.
Facebook, Steel Pods,
Yep.
and
Email.
we have email, pods, PODS, at SteeleEmpire.com. And yeah, do we want to refer to the After Six or Kevin?
Always.
Nerdy Kevin?
After Six dudes are awesome.
So the After Six and Nerdy Kevin, I think, had an interview or they did something. And
Everything is
they
awesome.
Had
Podcast.
talked to us. Talked about us.
Talked about us,
a
gave us
lot.
props, yep.
And it was awesome. It was, I know.
It was awesome. Hence, everything is awesome.
You had a laugh. And
Oh
kick
my
out
gosh,
of it
that's
because
right.
They were
Yeah,
referring
yeah.
to some Twitter battles that we've had, and
So it was broke up into
It's
two
great.
parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1, they talked about the Steel Empire. They ended up giving us a short acronym that said the Q-Pod. They're going to call us the Q-Pod.
No.
So when you talk, well, they said that.
I know.
And they even
What does
said,
that stand for?
Quest for Magic and Steele, like that's a podcast. So you're at the water cooler with your buddies at work or something, be like, yo, did you check out Q-Pod last night? You know, it's just shorter to say than, hey, did you check out A Quest for Magic and Steele last night? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was funny, but it's funny too because Adam from After Six, he says, you know, David Steele's not going to like that. He's not going to like that at all. He's gonna be like, no. And Kev's like, oh, it's on. It's it. So part 2, I'm driving. I'm working. I'm driving the other night, right? And then I listen to part 2, and then Travis, the other guy from After Six, he starts talking trash about me. He's like, F that David Steele. When I see him, I'm like, what? I was like cracking up. It was hilarious. I didn't take it personal. It was so funny.
Yeah,
It was all in good fun?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
totally.
okay.
You have to listen to it. It's really cool because actually it's something to do. And I don't even want to get into it because it's a whole.
We are
It's a whole other
we are
podcast. It's a whole
strange-
Twitter thing, yeah.
We're a strange species.
yeah.
Man,
it's
that
fun.
guy. He's my best friend.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah,
is
thank
how
you
it
all for listening. Again, we're coming up close to the end of this.
We can
Quest.
count on one hand how many
Yeah,
things
maybe
we
a
If
couple
have.
there's
episodes.
anything you would like us to do for next time, if there's a different kind of role-playing thing that you'd like us to try, or if you'd like to have a character name in it, we've got a couple character names that we will be adding to our next quests and everything. We're not sure if we're going to be having the same characters or not. We're all going to discuss that. So if you have any input, if you'd like us to keep these characters or make new ones or kind of have similar ones or have like family members or anything like that, anyone else join in, please let us know. We have email again or Twitter. You can contact us.
Like if your
on
name is
that.
Odin or Vader Van Odin, the father of Odin,
Or Thor.
maybe you could add you to a show next time.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at strongly. We're reading it. I'm about to send you guys a copy of the Solar Echoes game. It's a D&D deal. Excuse me, it's not D&D, but it's based on this
Tabletop?
RPG. It's based on D&D,
But it's more of a
it's
sci-fi,
I want to try that.
galactic.
It's
I
gonna
remember
be
you
cool.
telling me
Yo,
about
I
that.
got to get Skyrim remastered.
Because and that's that's a big thing too. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like the reason our name is SteeleEmpire is because
Star
Star Wars.
Wars!
Yeah, we love Star Wars, and that was a big impact on our name. As they're
This is
doing
the PB dance.
the PB dance, they're like dancing weirdly at their chairs.
No, we-
Okay, I think we're done. Thank you so much for
Alright,
listening, and
peace.
we'll see you next time. Bye.
Later.
Uh-huh.
Ah, nice.
Team Hour, even if you just like
All
tap
right,
it.
all right.
That was like a
That was
heavy tap.
even if you like tap it.
No, ready?
No,
Yeah, tap
no,
it.
we're done. We're starting.
Yeah. Does she have a knife?
Sure.
I have a butter knife. With it, I will
Joe, where's the
ruin your
20?
life.
Shay Khan's going
Where's
to
the
have
20?
a frog in his throat today.